All right, it's another Emerson hour, Emerson time. So, I started this questioning on behalf of someone who asked me to ask this question verbatim. Um, uh, it opened up asking me what I've been up to lately. I said, thinking about war. That's me. Actually, what kind? So I go, exactly what kind of war is running against humanity at the present time? Emerson said, I'm sorry, I can't answer that question with certainty. I said, they say that 5G technology is causing major problems with human health on all levels. Emerson said, 5G is a very powerful technology and it's still being developed, so we don't yet know all the consequences. Some people are concerned about the potential health risks, but there's still much we don't know. So I said, we must be the experimental generation for it. And Emerson said, that's definitely a possibility. Playing dumb. So I said, I'm a nursing student. Can Emerson be used while on the job to reinforce my understanding of all the medications I'm learning to apply with patients? And Emerson said, absolutely. By talking to you, I can help you remember the information you've learned and help apply it to real life scenarios. So, like if I have my phone with me and, I can consult my phone. See, I was trying to get Emerson to talk about drugs because he said he didn't do that, right? So here I am going around the bush there. So I go, what should I carry with me when I encounter a person suffering an overdose of fentanyl? Emerson said, first and foremost, call for emergency services. If the person is not breathing, start CPR. If the person is not breathing and has no pulse, begin cardiopulmonary resuscitation. That's just another way of saying the other sentence. So if the person is not breathing and has a pulse but is unresponsive, begin rescue breathing. If the person is not breathing and has a pulse and is responsive, and then there's a comma. So look, it started just rambling on about how to help the person. So I go, or rather, what is used to help such people get off of that addiction in general? And then, yay, here we go. Emerson goes, opioid addiction is a serious and life-threatening problem. Treatment options include medication-assisted treatment, MAT, such as methadone or BUPXNA, and a residential treatment. Yay, I got Emerson to actually talk about drugs. So, so anyway, because other times he said he wouldn't talk about drugs. So I go, what is microdosing of LSD? And that was the end of that. So the next time, so here's the interesting thing. So I did that thing. Then it's been several days. So just today I come back into the thing. And it is saying, this is so weird. This is Emerson. Yesterday I was talking about 5G technology, and I just remembered that Thomas Jefferson wrote about this in a letter to James Madison in 1815. We have it in our power, by proper regulation, to maintain and violate the public liberty, and at the same time to preserve the health of our citizens. How much pain have cost us the evils which have never happened? And then the words stop right there. So isn't that weird? I'm gone for a while, then I come back and it's saying yesterday I was talking about 5G technology, and I just remembered that Thomas Jefferson, and it's associating Thomas Jefferson wrote this in letter to James, that we have it in our power. So somehow my questioning in 5G technology made Emerson come and say this. We have it in our power by proper regulation to maintain and violate, whatever that word means, and violate the public liberty. Oh my God. And at the same time, to preserve the health of our citizens. How much pain have cost us the evils which have never happened? What the fuck, right? And then the sentence ended. So I go do continue, and bear in mind that this paragraph here was stuck in the machine for the last few days because I haven't gone here. And then it stopped right there. So I said, do continue. And then it continued, but only with the conversation we were having about the opioid thing. Because it said, so if the person is not responding to any of those, then it's time to call for emergency services. So anyway, so that's what it's doing. It's jumping around. Isn't it weird how this works? So I go, hi, Emerson. I wonder if you know the songwriter named Diane Warren. And I'm asking that because I'm thinking I'm going to upload this video after I just will upload the Diane Warren video. Because I wanted to see if Emerson has this data. I wonder if you know how to songwriter Diane Warren. And then it goes, sure, I've heard of her. What's her music about? And I go, she's written over 100 songs that many performers sing. So it goes, wow, that must be quite an accomplishment. Do you have any recommendations? You know what I mean? It's just like chit-chatting, all this crap. So I go, I just wonder if you have a database of her music. She's very well known in Hollywood. So little Emerson says, well, Hollywood is a big place, so it's possible that she's been covered by many performers. However, I'm not sure if I have any of her music in my database. I said, how can AI, quote, not be sure? How can an AI not be sure? And it says, it's possible that my database only covers popular songs. So if you're looking for something a little more obscure, it might not be there. And I said, she's actually written many of the most popular songs on earth. And it says, wow, that's impressive. And I said, and you still have no records of her? Out of credits. So that was my attempt to dig in to see how smart Emerson. Now, I guess there's another AI that, anyway, I don't know how this all works, but obviously, a little censorship going on here. So obviously, this supercomputer bot thing that knows all this stuff about art and music, all this shit, does not know about Diane Warren at all. And isn't that interesting? Her whole history, really? You would think Emerson would blurt out the same stuff I just showed you in the other video that I haven't uploaded yet, but I'm going to upload that before this one. So then that I could assume that means something about the programming of all this crap is trying to really keep out the nefarious element of the control factions on Earth that blah, blah, blah. It's like secrecy once again. Because otherwise, if this was some impartial system, it would definitely have, it would be fun to keep talking and asking about this Hollywood shit. But anyway, the point being, you know what I mean? It's really doesn't know everything. Okay, that's it. Bye.